Hello, folks. Today's video is about the Preserve, which is a neighborhood that is inside the master plan community of Eagle Harbor. This neighborhood has lots of big trees and big lots. The houses are huge, but don't take my word for it. Come along and enjoy the ride. So this neighborhood is not a huge neighborhood. There's only about 57 homes here, and that's because the lots are a lot bigger. There's half acre lots, there's acres. The biggest one is the biggest one is over 2.5 acres. So, hey, you can't share that cup of sugar through the window. Your neighbors are actually going to have to come work for it and come to you. But that's what makes it so nice is you got some elbow room. The houses are huge. So the smallest one starts at just a little over 2,700, and then it goes up to a little over 6,000 square feet. That is ginormous. So if you have a lot of people in your household, this neighborhood is perfect for you. Now, since you're part of Eagle Harbor, you're going to have beautiful amenities. And if you wait a little bit down the road in this video, I'm going to show you some pictures of the pool, things that are close by, things to do. And I'm also going to show you a map. And it's going to show where this neighborhood is and kind of give you an idea on how far away from NAS Jacks, downtown, things like that, where you can go have fun on the water, parks, recreation, things like that. So stick with me. Check out that map here in a few minutes. So as far as like public schools go, this neighborhood is zoned for Fleming Island Elementary, Lakeside Junior High, and Fleming Island High School. And I mentioned the map. I'm going to show you where those are in relations to the neighborhood as well. So make sure you stick with me so you can check out that, get to know the area just a little bit better. do feature like adding the map so I can kind of give you guys an idea where it is. So I'm sharing my screen. If you notice the yellow, that is the preserves. And you already know it's in Fleming Island. I wanted to give you an idea how close it is to like downtown, NAS Jax. So if you look at the yellow, that's the neighborhood approximately. The Clay County, there's a boat ramp, which is a public boat ramp that's really close by. So if you have a boat, it's right here. If you continue and follow my little white hand there, this is the Clay County Soccer Club, which my kids played soccer there. It's a great organization. If you want to get your kids in soccer, I mean, I think they go as early as 3 years old. So that's really cool. My granddaughter is about to start in another month, and I'm looking forward to getting back there again. But if you come down some more, you go all the way to 220. There is tons of shopping here. Oh, and let me backtrack a little bit. There is the Fleming Island Elementary, which is where the kiddos would go to school for public schools for the elementary. You go right past it. See my hand? It's not really my hand, but you know what I mean. But you can come down to 220. Lots of shopping, as I mentioned. There's the Walmart Supercenter. Across the street is Target. You have movie theater. If you love pizza, there's lots of pizza places on Fleming Island. Show you how far it is from NAS Jax. There we go. Gotta zoom in a little bit or zoom out. The blue up here is NAS Jax. I wanted to give you a little bit of a better reference. So you don't have to go to 220 to hit 17. There is the Eagle Harbor Parkway that's right there as well that you can get to 17. It's about 10 miles approximately. Time-wise, it really depends. If you go in early, I noticed that, well, the base takes a while to get on, even though there's a few lanes to get into the main entrance. So definitely make sure you leave with plenty of time, because that part, getting there isn't so bad. It's just once you're at the base. This right here is 295. So if you want to see the yellow right here where my hand is, and then there's 295, not too far away. So you can hop on the 295, takes you over to Mandarin. You can follow it around. You can jump off at 95. If you're going to go downtown, there is downtown here. So you have like St. Vincent's is downtown. Over, here is Mayo Clinic. At the beaches, I would say probably about 35 to 45 minutes for the beaches. If you are a St. Augustine fan, I'm going to come down and see, here is St. Augustine. This would be closer to like downtown, to the historical part. Let me go back up a little bit. See the yellow? The best thing to do is to jump on 295, hit 95 south, take it that way. There is what we call a back way. So if you follow my hand, and I keep wanting to say if you follow my paw, I guess that's because I have a bunch of cats. If you follow 17, you can come south, see where my hand is. And then right here is 16. You can cut over, go over the Shands Bridge, and then you can also hit, this is 16, also was 13. There's different variations. There is a toll road that is being built. Part of it is already operational. If you're up here on the west side, C23, that's the toll road here. But eventually it's going to connect here, and it's going to go through here. A new bridge is going to be built for the Shands Bridge. And I don't really like paying for tolls, but I will pay for tolls because I hate traffic even more. And because other people don't like to pay tolls, 23 right here is usually not very busy. And once it gets done here and it goes through Lake Asbury, I know it says Asbury Lake, but it's really Lake Asbury, and it comes through here, your travel time is going to probably be cut down by probably at least 20 minutes or so. Not saying it's going to take you 20 minutes, but probably cut about 20 minutes off. Who knows, maybe more, because you're not going to have that as many people on this because they don't want to pay the toll. So you are close to, you're not too bad from St. Augustine, and I highly recommend that you check out
The Nights of Lights there usually starts about mid to end of November, goes through January. I think sometimes it even hits the beginning of February, where downtown is all lit up. It's beautiful. And I mention this because I'm recording this around that time that they're starting to decorate. Well, many have decorated, and they're going to be lighting those off soon.
And also where the schools are. So I already mentioned Fleming Island Elementary. That is here, so it's really close to the preserves. Now, Fleming Island, I'll skip the junior high for a second. Fleming Island High School is here, so you have to cross over 220 or hop on 17 and come down. Then, if you come up here, well, let's go. We're going to cross Doctor's Lake, and here, where my arrow is, that is Lakeside Junior High. So it's a little more of a trek. There's not a junior high in Fleming Island. There's talks of building one, but that was a long time ago, and they're still waiting for that. Now, some fun stuff. Okay, here on 17, well, fun stuff. Look what pops up. ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Funny how that is. But if you travel over here on 17, there is a bike trail, and that goes from, well, actually, it crosses over the bridge here to go into Orange Park. So see where my little arrow is? It crosses into Orange Park. You can come down, go south on 17, go past 220, and keep on going down. They are actually building right now as I speak. They're building a lane on this bridge that'll take you into Green Cove Springs. I have a couple pictures of it so you can see some of the shaded part of the trail. It is paved and it's wide so multiple people can get on it. It's really nice. There is right here is one, I mean, it's real close. It's called Moccasin Slough, and it's a park, and it also has a paved trail as well, so it's plenty of room for you to walk, ride a bike. If you are in a wheelchair, it is wheelchair accessible, so that's really nice as well. There is another one I want to point out. We're going to zone out here. Okay, so here's another one, Thunderbolt Park. There's a playground. It's right next to the library. So there's parking spots next to the library. There's parking spots if you come from Radar Road and you drive in from 17, there are parking spots there. So I hope you like this map feature. If you have any suggestions on things you'd like me to cover, feel free to leave comments for me. If you have other questions you want about the neighborhoods, preserves, check out the cell phone number that on your screen. You can call me, text me. I love answering questions. So here we're going past the tennis courts, and there's also a tennis club in Eagle Harbor. And this is in the front of the neighborhood closer to like Target. And there is the main pool area with a fun slide. There's also another pool in the back of the neighborhood. And if you live in the Black Creek part of Eagle Harbor, there's a pool there too. This is the dock that I was telling you about in the map area where it's just right around the corner. And I wanted to give you an idea what that looks like. You have a golf course inside of Eagle Harbor. The fees are extra. It's not part of the HOA or CDD. This is the trail that I mentioned that's on 17. It runs down the length of 17. Not all of it is treed like that. Some of it is out and open in the sun. So make sure you prepare and bring lots of water. Here's a couple different spots. There is lots of shade though. So this is Doctors Lake Park, which is in Eagle Harbor. It does have a dock that you can fish off, but you can't launch any motorized boats, but you can do paddle boat, which you see here. You can rent the vest. You could also drop your own in here or your own kayak. This is really a nice place to come and just relax, maybe have some lunch, just chill, or get your kayak on. It's Doctors Lake, and it does go to the St. Johns River if you're that brave. If you like what you saw in this video and you think the preserves might be for you, just let me know. Give me a call or text to the phone number that you see on your screen. I love answering questions. If maybe these houses are too big for you or the lots are too big, there are plenty more in Eagle Harbor as well.